Welcome to Positive Psychology. Hopefully, you're watching this during preview week, so you have time this week to look over the course and make sure it's going to work out for you. So, my name is Beth Wilson. I'm your professor, and I just want to take you on a little tour here of our site. So, this is the opening page that you're on, and underneath this video is this Getting Started list. So, you're already doing number one, so good job. If you want to know more about me, there's an area on the left here, which is where you're going to navigate around the course. Here on the left is the main menu. So if you click on My Professor, there I am. It says a little bit about me. We go back to Welcome to Positive Psychology. That's where we find the list that we're going through. Make sure that you review the student orientation for Blackboard. Blackboard is just the learning management system that delivers this course. And there's some tips on how to navigate it, particularly if you've never used Blackboard or been in an online course. This is essential. Then, of course, you're going to want to download our course information sheet, also referred to as a syllabus. I would print it out as well. And that will give you a lot of information about this course. You can find that over here where it says CIS and What's Duet. So let me click on that. So you can print out the course information sheet right here. And then this is our schedule. And so I think I'll just spend some time reviewing the schedule so you get an idea of how to, what's expected of you in this course. So this week, what you need to do is, let me show you that first. If you go to course content, which is the next thing to do in the list, you're going to see this quiz to gain access to course units. You need to take that this week. It's not a difficult quiz. It's basically trying to make sure you understand what it's like to take an online course, and this course in particular. All of our online courses require that you take this quiz before you start the course. And this folder, which is where our course truly lives, all the units, all the material, will not appear for you until you get an 85% on this quiz. You can take it as many times as you need to. All right, so do that this week. Get your textbook this week. There should be plenty of used ones, inexpensive ones at our bookstore, and I'm sure you can find plenty of used ones online as well. It's called A Primer in Positive Psychology. If we go again to let's see here, our CIS, What's Due When. Maybe what I'll do is just pull the CIS up, okay? Okay, so here we are. Little bit about where I am located and how to reach me best. The best way to reach me is you can message my instructor within our Blackboard course, or if it's really urgent, just email me at mwilson42@monroecc.edu. That will come right to my phone. Every week we have a discussion, my favorite part of the class. You post your comments by Wednesday each week and respond to at least 2 peers by Friday each week. And this is the part of the course that can't be made up. It's like missing class. And you don't want to miss them because they really are great. It's such a great part of the class. It'll make you feel like you're in a face-to-face class. And speaking of that, part of what makes this course unique is that I narrate my PowerPoint, so I essentially lecture, which should also give you the feeling of being in a face-to-face class. But there are some technological requirements for that because I use PowerPoint. you need to be able to access PowerPoint, which is a Microsoft Office product. And I think the app version won't allow you necessarily to listen to my PowerPoint. So if you're using it on a tablet or a cellular phone, it may not work. So make sure you have access to the full PowerPoint application. Mac users, there's a workaround to use PowerPoint in this way, and if you need that, let me know. If you have a Chromebook, you may not be able to use that for this course. And if you don't have access to a computer where you can access PowerPoint, you might want to switch to my other section of the course. Also, if you have any accessibility needs where you won't be able to hear my PowerPoints, if you're hearing impaired, my other section of the course is probably going to be a better fit for you. So it's Sci 109 SL2. So, and you can always just email me if you have any concerns around that. But I wanted to make sure you knew that. Anything else here? That's what our course textbook looks like. It's soft cover by Chris Peterson. It's, again, inexpensive as textbooks go. And we already talked about the discussion forums. There'll be 3 assignments. These are not a big deal as long as you are keeping up with the class. I recommend taking notes while you read and listen to my lecture in particular, and even any like videos, TED Talks we watch, make sure you're taking notes. Because even though our quizzes and the exams, and of course these assignments are all open note, open book, the quizzes and exams are timed. The quizzes in particular are timed. There's a deadline for the exams. It's not as, you won't feel as rushed to get those done. But if you don't have notes or you haven't studied the material, it will be a challenge to complete, particularly the quizzes in the time allotted. This is what our schedule looks like. So our quizzes are due on Saturdays. There's one once a week. Actually, not once a week, because sometimes we have 2-week units. There's one for each unit. Let's put it that way. There's 3 exams. Those are short answer exams. The quizzes are all multiple choice, sometimes true false. And you see how the grading breaks down here. I don't offer makeup quizzes or exams because I drop your lowest quiz and exam score. And that's described in here. And I think that's about all. So if you have any questions, be sure to contact me. Let me see how easily I could go back to our course site. Oh, there's lots of pictures of me. Okay, let's see here. If we go back to where we started, right? Here we are. And hopefully by now you've gone in, you've taken your quiz, you've accessed course content. And we've talked about the narrated PowerPoints. If you don't have the textbook right away, you can access the first 2 text chapters right here. So if like you're waiting for it to come from Amazon or for your financial aid check to buy it from the bookstore, you have access to that. So there's no reason to not start reading. And then what else? Let me give you an idea. So like I said, course content is where our work will live. So if you click on that, after you take the quiz, this folder will appear. And when you click on that, that's where you'll see our preview week assignment, which you need to do this week, which is just introducing yourself, a schedule that will help you stay on task, and what our each unit looks like and how it's laid out. All right. So welcome to class, and let me know if you have any questions.